It's a really beautiful venue for hosting the American Casting Championships.
Steve, you're on deck.
Obviously, this is distance today.
This is distance. We're going to throw 3 plug distance games.
Well, I'll tell you, very interesting. I've never been exposed to this. You know, I've hunted and fished all my life, but never saw this.
Basically what you do is you get 3 casts. So what we'll do is we'll make our cast. We'll have a walker who verifies the cast, so we don't have a plug that gets drug or something like that in the grass when you may walk past it by mistake. I'll have your peg with your number on it, so I'm pegs 3, 4, 5, and 6 today. But we'll put that stake in the ground. After we finish all the competitors with the 3 casts, we'll set up a laser measure in the box, and we'll take a laser beam and shoot these stakes.
Hang on, just wait till these guys are out of the way. We don't want to staple them.
The plug is 18 grams, basically 5/8 of an ounce. Your line is normally a 6 or 8 pound test, has to mic in at around 10 thousandths. These rods were designed for mostly surf and stuff like that, pretty much. They're 14 foot long.
So they don't say, okay, you can't use that particular reel. So the reel's wide open.
It's open class on reel.
I'm the current women's champion. I actually have competed overseas. I've probably been at this for about almost 15 years.
Very nice.
I've watched different folks, and a lot of them have different techniques. How would you describe what you're doing there? I've noticed you got a fluid motion going.
Yeah, I try to keep the smoother your motion is, the better you're coming through. Nice straight cast, real fluid. I kind of look at the horizon above me, just above the tree line, and that's what I'm kind of aiming at. Keep the line tight, that's a big key. Get a little bit of slack in the line, that'll drop your distance.
What's this guy's name right here? We're
That's
gonna watch
Steve
him.
Ray, Jeff. Steve's a world champion. He's won the world tournament, I believe 14 times now, and I think this is his 34th national championships.
Who's your main competition?
Oh, Steve Rageff, that's no question. The two of us.
I heard you guys
always-
are neck and neck all the time.
Yes. Last year in the second event coming up, I beat him by 1 foot.
Wow.
2 years ago in this event, he beat me by 1 foot. So it can be very close.
Good friendly competition.
Yes.
I understand that you have the world record, am I correct?
Well, officially it's the national record.
National record.
But nobody else in the world uses this type of equipment we use, so in that sense,
So 400 feet.
yes.
Wow. How'd you get into this?
Grew up near a park in San Francisco called Golden Gate Park, and there was a very fine tournament club there in the park. By coincidence, I wanted to learn fly casting, kind of got a couple of lessons, and then got introduced to tournaments. And that was way back in the middle 1960s, and I've been doing it ever since.
How long have these events been, a part of the fishing culture?
This is the 102nd Nationals, and they skipped a few during the World Wars, so it's been since the beginning of the last century. So.
And I've heard that this is a well-paying gig. You're making, what, a couple $1 million a year doing it?
Yeah, I'm losing a week's vacation. I'm losing a week's sleep, and it's just great gig.
This has more or less been my hobby, and I love it. So I kind of figured this. I practice these games. It's kind of like hunting or shooting or anything like that. You go out and practice your shooting. You get to be a real good shot at whatever you're going after, and pretty much I can fish anywhere I want. Any type of fishing, whether it be surf fishing, saltwater fishing, freshwater fishing, so any types of fish I go for.
354 feet.
They have a laser here. They'll aim it at the peg there, and whatever the score is on it, we'll tell the distance. So
This laser is accurate to 1/16 of an inch at 600 feet. So it's pretty accurate. Okay, so the results on the two-hand revolving spool distance looks like Henry won the game today. He threw a long cast of 374 feet. And the women's, it looks like Pam Peters had 252 feet.
Wow. Most people can't hit a golf ball that far, much less